Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Chuck's Feeesh. Today is shipping day. I normally do water change day updates. I didn't feel like it after water change day yesterday. Sorry, not sorry. Nothing's much different today other than the tanks are a little more clear. As you can see, we have lots of CPDs in stock. These guys are actually going out today. And we just put 40 more babies in here yesterday. All the way in the back, too. More eggs in here as well. It looks like some are already hatching. The parents are all very excited and hungry. Excuse me. Oh, this tank has big plans coming up. It is become quite overrun with retirees, and the plants have gotten huge. So we're going to be moving things here soon, and I'm going to be replacing it with another 4 10-gallons down here for more stock. Over here we have minnows. Lots of yellowfin white cloud mountain minnows. The names on these things are long sometimes. These guys are still small, sorry. There you go. And then they get bigger. And bigger. There's a few yellow fork-tail rainbows in here. And even bigger. These, you can really see the yellow fins on these guys. And just like anybody else, though, the more dominant they get, the more yellow they get. The females still have a little bit back on that tail, or the under fin. The parents. Sorry about the reflections. We've got Daisy's blue ricefish and yellow fork-tail rainbows in here. I think that's a swimmer right there. Yep. Going by the tail movement, I'm going to guess it's a daisy. Oop, there's another one right in front of us. Nice. These ones are a bit bigger. They seem to get along together really well. The minnows could also go in here too. Minnows grow a little faster though. But since I'm still a little low on nursery bowls, I've been finding out which ones can go together. CPDs, believe it or not, are incredibly aggressive. I have to separate even their own from themselves by 2 weeks. I can't put a whole, I can put a whole month of rummy nose in here, a whole month of minnows in here, but I can only put 2 weeks worth of CPDs in here because once they get this size, they'll start eating their siblings once they hatch. But we have CPDs, we've got more minnows, we've got more rummy nose. For those of you who don't know what rummy nose are, these are rummy nose rasbora. Males and females, of course. We have emerald dwarf rasboras. Lots of emerald dwarf rasboras. Blue shrimp are taking back over this tank. We've got babies everywhere. Come on, zoom. There you go. And the more closely you look everywhere, the more closely you see more babies. What I do in my tanks is I always have like little ecosystems going. But once I sell out all of the fish, I gravel back the bottom just to get all the big waste out, and then I just let the shrimp take back over. As you can see, this one's buried, but once she has her babies, the fish will eat them all up, which is good for the fish. And the shrimp are bugs, so they're just going to keep making more. But once the fish are all gone, they completely take over, and then I have a new colony of blues. So, like in this rack is all blues, that rack's all oranges, that rack's all reds. These are my breeding colonies. It's where I cull them out the most, so I get the best colors I can. Sorry, I don't have the best camera. My blues, my oranges. Reds just had babies. There. Let's see if we can find a good one. There we go. It just wants to focus on the one on the wall. And the yellows. The yellows I have been culling like crazy. I'm trying to get a really good strain of yellows. But brine shrimp are doing well. The current project, for those of you who have been here before, not been here, but watched here before, this was a huge, big, full green water tank with Daisy's blue rice fish in it. I've decided that since this tank has gone green for now, it gives me the opportunity to still use green water for baby food, and I can actually tackle this tank. I'm not going to bother with the snails because they're permanent for some reason. That tank has the same type of snails, but it's only a 30-gallon tank. This, I believe, is 60. So since everybody in there is getting bigger, there's more fish now, there's plants are bigger, everything in that tank is moving over to this tank. Like I said, I'm going to down that one, and I'm just going to put 4 more 10 gallons down there. As of right now, this whole rack is yellow shrimp, and I moved the Daisy's blues up here last night. You can see only the dominant males colored up right now. Everybody else is still kind of iffy about the situation, but there are 17 in there. We had a few jumpers over time, unfortunately. As you can see, I've lowered the level, so this one's a little more of a deterrent. Everything over here is yellow except for the cull shrimp tank. These are the ones that I don't want in my breeding tanks and stuff. But as you can see, they are still primarily yellow because, as you will see in a moment, the yellows are the most prolific. I'm honestly not sure how you say that word. I should probably look it up. But the red snails are doing phenomenal, looking great, doing great. Never have to algae scrape this tank. But it's cool though that they let the Java moss survive. Everything else they devour. Any like loose leaves that don't come from a snail tank already, because I don't like mixing my snails. I'm weird like that. I like species only tanks, especially because this is a farm. It's not really just a hobby. But it also keeps it easier to separate things whenever I have orders going out. But as I was saying earlier, the yellows have exploded again. Every speck you see on the side of this tank is another shrimp. Babies everywhere. Everywhere. Now this is a good thing, yes, more shrimp, but they're not all quite as yellow as these fellas here. Every time I pull an order, I cull it out. The best looking ones go in the order, and all the others go in the cull shrimp tank. But because the other shrimp don't breed anywhere near as fast, this is almost all yellows in here. I have it marked on the listings so people know, but still. Last but not least, as far as rummy nose go, these are my breeding setups. And last month or two, I had a different fella in here with this guy, and he was very weak and sickly looking. And then I realized the females are also getting very weak and sickly looking. But this fella is very, very, very well physiqued and full. So I realize he's not just being dominant, he's dominating everything. He's not even allowing the females to eat. We're not getting any eggs or anything. So I separated him, left him in there, which will probably make him angrier, but it'll give these guys a chance to eat and bulk back up. And then we'll continue on with their breeding. Right now, these guys are doing fantastic. We're getting a lot from these guys. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's shipping day, so I'm going to get to filling orders. We've got a few of them going out today. And I don't know, maybe I'll get some more painting done today. We'll see. I doubt it. I hate painting. Thanks for stopping by.